We welcome you once again to Career Development Institute and to the Community Health and Nutrition course, Module 222, Lecture 1, that is Community Health and Sustainable Development. Course Objective. Here we'll define health and nutrition, understand issues of health and nutrition in development work, introduce health and nutritional system, use health and development models. The concept of development, that's the outline, measuring development, country classifications, nutrition, health and development, the scope of community development, the community development process, population health approach in nutrition work. Lesson focus. We'll focus on the concept of development, measuring development, economic development, gross domestic product, gross national product, gross national income, industry, human development, access to healthcare, life expectancy at birth. The concept of development. Development is a complex term. Several definitions point to the same subject, getting better over time, improvement. The first we'll look at is development is an extension of the theoretical or practical aspect of concept, design, discovery, or invention. Development is the process of adding improvement to a parcel of land, such as grading, subdivisions, drainage, access, road, utilities. The third we have, it is the process of economic and social transformation that is based on complex cultural and environmental factors and their interactions. The International Conference on Culture and Development, as stated in the 1982, defines development as a complex, comprehensive, multidimensional process that extends beyond mere economic growth to include all dimensions of life in community as a whole, in which members are called upon to make contributions and can expect to share in its benefits. Development can also be defined as the planned global and cumulative process through which a regional or national community can fully benefit from the potential of the environment by using appropriate methods and techniques to equitably and sustainably satisfy everyone's needs in line with the process of transformation and opening up to the whole world. Measuring development. Studying development is about measuring how developed one country is compared to other countries or to the same country in the past. Development measures how economically, socially, culturally, or technologically advanced a country is. There is no single way to calculate the level of development because of the variety of economics, culture, and peoples. The two most important ways of measuring development are economic development and human development, with several indicators. Economic development is a measure of a country's wealth and how it is generated. For example, agriculture is considered less economically advanced than baking. Wealth indicators include GNI, GDP, and gross domestic product. That's GDP is a total value of goods and services produced by a country in a year. Economists most frequently use per capita GDP as the index of well-being. Other words sometimes used by economics for welfare include utility and satisfaction. Gross national product measures the total economic output of a country, including earnings from foreign investments. GNP equals to GDP plus income earned abroad by residents minus income earned in the economy by foreigners, that is GDP plus net property income from abroad. Industry. We have what type of industry dominates? We have the LEDCS focuses on primary industries such as farming, fishing, and mining. MEDC focuses on secondary industries such as manufacturing. The most advanced countries tend to focus more on tertiary or service industries such as banking and information technology. Human development measures the access the population has to wealth, jobs, education, nutrition, health, leisure, and safety, as well as political and cultural freedom. Material elements such as wealth and nutrition are described as the standards of living. Health and leisure are often referred to as quality of time. According to the Human Development Report in 1990, the basic objective of development is to create an enabling environment in which people can enjoy long, healthy, and creative lives. In other words, people are the real wealth of nations. Wealth is evidently not the good we are seeking, for it is merely useful and for the sake of something else. That something else is the opportunity of people to realize their potential as human beings. The Human Development Index looks beyond gross development to a broader definition of well-being. The HDI provides a composite measure of three dimensions of human development. The first being living a long and healthy life. The second, knowledge, being educated. The third, having a decent standard of living, that is measured by GDP per capita in purchasing power parity. PPP equals to rate of currency conversion that eliminates the difference in price levels between countries. The rate of appreciation of a currency is equal to the difference in inflation rate between it and that in another jurisdiction. HDI is measured between 0 and 1, e.g. the USA has an HDI of 0.994, whereas Kenya has an HDI of 0.474. That's the statistics on the index measuring development. The world may be considered as a global village, but when viewed through the lens of human development, the global village appears deeply divided between the haves and the have-nots. The average person in Norway and the average person in countries such as Niger certainly live in different human development districts of the global village. People in Norway are more than 40 times wealthier than people in Niger. They live almost twice as long and they enjoy now universal near universal enrollment for primary, secondary, and tertiary education, compared with an enrollment rate of 21% in Niger. Indicators of human development include life expectancy at birth, child mortality, education, health distribution, etc. Access to health care. It takes into account statistics such as how many doctors there are for every patient. It also assesses the availability of services necessary for a healthy life, such as clean water and sanitation. Risk of disease calculates the percentage of people with disease such as AIDS, malaria, and tuberculosis. Life expectancy life expectancy rate at birth. For the 31st centuries in the low human development category, a group with 9% of the world's people life expectancy at birth is 40 years or 32 years less than in high human development countries. Life expectancy gaps are close, but there are exceptions as shown on the chart below. Community development never ends. Thus, take note of this. Community development never ends. Particular development initiatives have a life cycle of initiation, expansion, majority, and conclusion. Countries need to be constantly be seeking to expand their sources based on their ability to manage change. Emphasis. The outcome of successful community development is communities that are more able to generate wealth, maintain or improve their competitive position, preserve and use community resources, and adapt to changes. Thank you. God bless you. See you in the next class.